What's good, YouTube? Y'all already know what time it is. It's your one and only OG Hollywood, man. Want to bring you the Ferguson Chronicle live, man. Bring it to you from the streets, from the day room to your living room. Today I have in studio an individual that I did time with in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. And he's here to tell his story and his time spent in that concrete jungle. But before I get started, y'all already know what to do, man. Go to www.oghollywoodspeaks.com, man, and get that Savage Drive gear, man. So, like I said, got an individual in the studio, and he's here to tell his story, man. So, without further ado, let's tap in with it, please. What's good, Lack?
What it do, OG Hollywood?
Oh, man, like I was telling the people, man, I just brought you in to tell your story, man, your time spent in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, man. Do me a favor, man. Go ahead and tell the people where you're from. Give them a little bit of overview of what led to the prison and how much time you did in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, bro.
Oh, okay.
Like, bring your camera down some.
Okay.
Where they can see your face. There you go. Now you're in the view. What you got?
Yeah, I'm OG C-Lac, man. Leon Griff from Dallas, Texas. Did time on Ferguson Union, did about 10 over there on Ferguson on Savage Drive. My 16 came from shooting at the logs over on Lemon Avenue after beating the murder charge at 15. So I came in the system at the age of 16. I made the Clemens unit. Burning Hill at 16 after leaving out of Giddens State School. So after doing time in state school, man, then going to Clemens, to Ferguson, Conley and McConnell, man, you know, it's been a road for me. During that time, made me the person that I am now. So, you know.
So let me ask this, Lack. So, did you come from TYC into the Texas Department of Criminal Justice? And if so, where did you go to first?
When I caught my time, I had just beat a murder charge at 14, 15. So I was still a juvenile. After beating that charge, I turned around and caught another charge for shooting at the police on Lemon Avenue at 15. So I was still a juvenile then and ended up getting to state school. I had action at being able to get out when I turned 18 or whatever with good behavior, but coming through the door, I'm gang banging and whatever. So my conduct wasn't up to part of me getting out at 18 years old from getting state school. When I got to Giddens, I ended up getting caught with some weed up, and then instead of them sending me back to my judge for some time, they sent me back to my judge and they sent me up. So I was still 15 then. When I made it I turned 16 when I made it to Clemens unit.
So you arrived on the Clemens unit at the age of 16, right?
Yeah.
So as a 16-year-old inside of an adult facility, right? From a mental standpoint, how did that affect you?
Survival of the fittest. I mean, from a mental standpoint, in my area, I'm going to say that it wasn't nothing that I was necessarily looking to, but I already knew was coming. I knew the lifestyle I was living. I knew what came with it, one or the other. So me making it to prison at that age, no, I wasn't thinking I was gonna be there that fast, that soon, or nothing like that. And then being there with the older guys, it's like, nigga, you can fish in the water, you can fish in the water, so it's survival now, you know. So I'm going in flapping. I'm finna show you I'm a shark too. You know what I'm saying? That was my mentality coming through the door. So yeah, I'm gonna let you know this ain't no little fish in the pond. I'm a shark too. and the big sharks welcome the little sharks. So I'm eating just as well. So that was my mentality coming through the door. But for your average nigga, no, it wasn't like that at all.
So at that particular time on the Clemens unit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when you arrived there, what were some of the activities that you saw on the Clemens unit when you arrived there, and what were some of the activities that you participated in from a physical standpoint?
Let me tell you, coming through the door at Clemens unit, all right, man, I was 16 coming out. I ain't get the prison on the I ain't get the prison on the bus. I ain't get the prison on the bus with everybody. I came on a van, you hear me? Matter of fact, they didn't bring us on the van. They didn't even bring us on the van. They delivered us in a car. Me and the little mess.
So let me ask you this, man. You said you didn't come on the TDC bus. They delivered y'all in the car, right?
Delivered us in a car, man.
What was the reason for them to deliver y'all in the car?
Because we were too young to be around the other offenders at the time. They couldn't put us with the adults because we still juveniles per se. You know what I'm saying? So when they started sending people up back then, they started to they say they had to change it up and start a program in prison that was rehabilitative for the youth. So they came up with this YOP program and started certifying lowered the age to certify juveniles. So it wasn't 17 no more that you can go. They could send you at 14. So all these youngsters coming up inside TDC at the time, we still couldn't. They had to find a spot for us. So Clemens unit was a spot for YOP. Even in YOP program, you still can't be around. You're not supposed to be around the regular population, the adult population. That's how they're supposed to be securing the youth. But nigga, that's not what it was at all. On Clemens unit, we come to the gate, you know, we hit the hallways just like regular pop. We go to medium custody, closed custody, just like regular pop. And when we out there, it's like, shit, every man for themselves. Me, man, I'm trying to check something coming up out the gate. I'm going to participate in everything that's going on because that's CLAC. I mean, most of the time I'm initiated. They coming off the bus for them shoes. Back then, I remember they were letting us come in with the Jordans, Adidas and Nikes and things like that coming up off the bus. Man, that was my hustle coming through the penitentiary. We're going to square up first, and coming up off the bus with some of them shoes. I need to look at you for them shoes. But that's going to be my pack for the week. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm on it. But it's the youngsters that's coming through, and most of them is not ready for what you about to look at. About what you about to experience right here. You ain't ready for that. So, at me, I'm going to take advantage of that. A nigga like me, I was decided to take advantage of this situation because I know you ain't ready for this. So come on up in. I got you. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna put you up on the wing. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Give me the shit.
So let me ask this, man, because I know it was a lot more youngsters over there as far as coming from TYC to the Clemens unit, aka Vernon Hill, right?
Sure.
So, and what was your affiliation as far as from a gang standpoint going to the Clemens unit?
Trey 5-7, Graveyard. Gangsta Crib gang.
So what was that like for you going to the Clemens unit at that age in a Trey 5-7?
Actually, that shit worked out for me great.
Go ahead and explain that to me, what you mean by that.
Because look, you know, coming inside the prison, you know, like I say, you're going to have the predators, you got your prey. Coming through the door, off the rip, like I said, I had the mentality like, you got the swordfish coming through. I'm going to show you I'm a sword coming through the door because I don't want to be prey. I didn't have to be prey because when I came on a unit, when I made the Clemens unit, my OG Squeaky, Dion Williams, Lord Delta Projects, he was over on Clemens unit at the time. My first day after shoot, I came through on tank. I had cats that already knew me from the street. Not just the Crip, but you had blood homies that knew me from the streets too. Whether I was banging against you, banging with you, it was cats that I had already knew that was at Clemens unit. Youngsters, I had them been in TYC, juveniles, shit like that together. So I had already knew a bunch of the people that was on Clemens unit when I got there, not knowing that I was gonna already know that many people there. So that's why I say it worked out for me, because I already had a reputation going before I made it to the unit to perceive me. You know what I'm saying? To hear me through a while. I ain't have to go through some of the shit that some of everybody else went. Now I got backdoored and checked and all that there, but some of the shit that other people go through, I ain't have to go through that because of my affiliation, because of my reputation or whatever. But yeah, it worked out. It worked out for me great in the end.
So it was already Crips on the unit when you got there, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna ask you about a couple of Crips that was on the unit that I know you probably affiliated with, right? And I want to know, how was y'all relationship on the unit, right? AKA King Shoot Blue Hands. How was your relationship with Blue Hands?
Man, me and Blue Hands been crew thick since TYC days. Back when me and Blue Hands been crew thick since Gideon State School. Back when I used to have to watch out for him while he go in the closet with the cows and do his thing, you know. We go back. Like Blue Hands, you know, he was 30, but he was a stomp down nigga. When I got to Gideon State School, you know, the gang banging scene was real thick and Gideon. It's harder in Gideon State School than it is in any prison that I've been to yet. Like back then, it was really like gladiator pre-training or whatever you want to call it. And Blue Hands was one of the stand-up niggas that I latched on to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have too many, but the ones that I did, yeah, they were crew thick. They were some solid dudes. So them the ones that I tapped into, kept in touch with, you know what I'm saying, befriended, you know what I'm saying, had love for. I done seen that boy come from a long way, so I'll be applauding him every time I get a chance to.
So let me ask this, because you know, I'm familiar with this situation, and I don't know if you was there or not, but I'm gonna ask you if you were there. Were you there when they had the Crip on Crip ride?
Yeah.
And what was your participation in that ride, if you participated at all?
I didn't participate. I did participate, and at the time I didn't feel like nobody was gonna make me participate.
So, go ahead.
Like I had OGs that was over me at the time on the unit. Okay. However, there was no OG that was over my set to be able to try to tell me or direct me to do something to some of the homies that, you know, I fuck with on the daily. They were going against something that I personally believe in. So if you feel like you don't try to tell me something other then yeah, we're gonna have a problem. Me and you could have a problem. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feel like too many of them niggas want that type of problem with me, no way. So no, I'm not gonna participate. You're not gonna force me to go out here and go try to fuck out some of my homies because you mad about something. Because you got a situation about this female or whatever. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. That's a whole man, and that was a hard ride at that. It didn't just last that one day. Them niggas was still going the next week. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that, I can't participate in that. I crip too hard for that. You know?
So let me ask this, man. So it's another name. I want to see if you're familiar with this person, aka Kryptonite.
Yeah.
What's your are you familiar with that individual there?
I'm familiar with Kryptonite too. That's the intelligent gangster. Now, I'm gonna tell you, Kryptonite be about that smoke. Kryptonite be about that smoke. However you want it, he gonna give it to you, but that's the intelligent gangster right there. You know, when it comes down to the books, trying to get something applied, Kryptonite, that's the nigga. Now, if you want to try to call yourself trying to run over with some beef or some place or something like that, you just want to wreck rate, shit, you feel like you want to do some wreck rate, Kryptonite your nigga. You want to test him in, that's your nigga right there. You don't be afraid to jump up and get it. He came home, when the first came home, he did the magazine thing. What was those? The live event. Oh man, I was in SIG at the time. I was jumping up in that bitch going crazy. You hear me, Hollywood? Kryptonite done got out, done started a magazine. He highlighting the what was that? The Kappa Beach Party. Kappa Beach Party, live rides, doing the interview. So I'm like, yeah, you know, if my boy can do this. When he came home and started doing that, he motivated me to do something too. He showed me an avenue for something I could do. And I reached out to him and told him that too, man. I'm gonna give you your flowers long ago. Like that, he motivated me just with that move alone, showing me that yeah, he's a rider. You come from where I come from. I started fucking with Kryptonite because at the time he was a wild child just like me. Like the flow is open 24/7. Whoever want to get it, we gonna get it. Whether we gonna, you know, try to tighten up on our game or whatever. He's out there. So, you know, he came from where I come from, even from getting it all the way up. These cats that come, not just no penitentiary types, but these some of the cats, the ones you asked me about, them some of the same ones that came from Gibbs State School with me, youngsters that hit TDC. So when he get out and you show him that you can get out and do some positive shit, it's legit, it's in your lane, you know what I'm saying? You're maintaining and you're doing our support it all the way. Every single issue he had, I bought it. Whatever else he came out with, I bought it. Because I'm a supporter. I'm gonna let you know this is what I want to see you doing. If anything, I mean, even if it's just a jump start to something else, I want to see you do that. And that nigga motivated the shit out of him. So you know, I fucks with Kryptonite the long way.
So let's go to the Ferguson unit, man. Your time spent on the Ferguson unit, right? Give us your spiel and some of the things you went through on the Ferguson unit and how CLAC established itself on the Ferguson unit.
Well, when I got the Ferguson unit, 02, I got out of SIG. I got out of SIG and Conley unit. I had just stabbed some white boys up over on Conley unit inside the day room. They had got one of my OG partners, JC, like 2 days before then. So they put me in SIG after then on Conley unit. I did 3 years in SIG. I did 3 years of SIG on Conley unit, doing my thing. When they let me out, they asked me if I was gonna go to, if I cut my hair, they'll let me out and release me on Ferguson. I had started growing the dreads out and everything back there in SIG. I wasn't gonna cut my hair for shit. Man, the Mexicans came and told me they would release me on Ferguson unit if I cut my hair. Shit, I was asking where the Clippers was in. Please, you talking about y'all gonna send me to Ferguson? I ain't gonna stay here. Y'all gonna release me and send me to Ferguson? Yeah, all right. So yeah, I cut my hair. They sent me to Ferguson. They let me out of SIG. After that 3 years, I did the SEC. I came up over there on Ferguson unit, and first nigga came up to me was Spider Low. And was like, hey man, I heard you see that girl, you graveyard? I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm Spider Low. I ain't know the little nigga. He had size on him, but he looked like that little nigga too sweet. So you know, I'm like, yeah, that's me. They like, all right, you got such and such up over here. You start lacing me up, and then you got the homies up over here, cuz, and Federal down here. You know what I'm saying? You got bald head and all these niggas down here on G and H. Man, I know you know Clue J, he down here. So you know I'm already hearing about the niggas that's on the unit. At that point in time, by the time I got out of SIG, I was already official. I had done already ranked up instead of whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I get over there to Ferguson unit. Shit, I got the key. I got the key before I had even got my cell, really. So it was like, shit, welcome home to Ferguson unit, but Ferguson unit wasn't really ready for what the fuck I was ranking on things. So I had to tame it down. I had to tone it down. Ferguson ain't nothing like Conley unit. You walk around with the straps now. I don't have to do all that there. I came to Ferguson unit. My mind said, "Oh, give me some money." But them niggas was on some more shit. So, you know, I'm still in the day room every fucking day. I still want to fight every day, you know, start some shit, but really it's about getting some money for me, man. And some niggas just wasn't with the plan. If you wasn't with getting money, get up out the way. However, we gonna get it. We gonna get it. You know, on Savage Drive, we really some savages too, because I'm gonna run up inside a nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and Big Cup, we gonna run up inside a nigga shit. And make you pack up your shit. I'm not gonna touch it. I don't wanna do all the extra work. I'm gonna make you pack up your shit. And then go down there and kick a spread and cook, send you a bowl. No, I ain't shit. I'm not gonna do too much, but that was the mentality. We gonna get it, we gonna go in and get it, or come back with it, or we ain't come back at all.
So let me ask you. Go ahead, Lack.
That boy Big Crook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a team player, man. Big Crook came a long motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's one of the ones I'm talking about. Used to have to try to him fed this. These niggas used to try to have to keep me out of shit daily because I ain't no telling what we supposed to kick off over here today if we don't get to the pack. If we don't get to the pack, something going down. You know what I'm saying? We just sit aside. We ain't for the sit aside day, bro. With no worm dirt. We ain't got no cover. We ain't got no square. No, we're not gonna do that. Not down here, we ain't. Yeah.
So let me ask this here, Lack, man. So now, your time on the Ferguson unit, right? Right?
Right.
Trey 5-7 gang member, right?
Right.
Was anybody that was coming to prison at that time using gang sets, in your opinion, for protection?
Yes. Yes.
If you don't mind, me and you know, go ahead and explain to the viewers what you mean by yes.
Okay. Bam. The gang culture was really set up. A lot of the gangs in the states of America are all set up for protection. Now, a lot of these niggas will come up in there and be like, you know, well, I'm part of the gang, so he got protection on this. Some of them niggas will get down with the gang just for protection. You see what I'm saying? They'll take that one ass whooping just so they ain't got to keep on facing the rest of them and feel like, well, hey, I'm part of the set now, so you ain't got to touch me or whatever. But if I see the bitch up in you, one thing, look here, my mama, Nadine Grill, done told me if you see an inch of bitch up in that boy, he got a whole mile with the hole up there. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna test the ones that's around. You got people that they don't just get down with the gang for protection. They use religion for protection. They get up under whoever they feel like gonna protect them at the time. And sad to say, it's a lot of gang bangers to this day. They still get down with the gang just for protection. And in my time zone, it was different than that. You know what I'm saying? You had to be a gangster before you can even get up on the set. You couldn't get down with Trey 5-7 and then talking about, hey man, I'm a gangster today. This is my lifestyle right here. No, it had to already be in you before a nigga even invited you to come up over and kick it with us. It had to been something that they already seen in you from the get. So now, you done seen it too many times, man. You got this a nigga that moves inside the cell with you, you see pure pussy. Tomorrow, the nigga come down the hallway talking about he 5 deuces. Just to have protection with the set. Just because you know a couple of niggas with the set. Nah, that's not how that working out. But it definitely goes down. Even today. Free world in the penitentiary.
So, what's the difference, from your opinion, from gang banging then and now?
The differences between then and now is the structure. Is the structure and organization of gangs. Like a lot of gangs have been broken down to the point where they no longer have structure. These niggas no longer have guidance. They don't. It's not necessarily that they don't have the guidance. They don't accept the guidance. Niggas be like, fuck they OG. That nigga ain't my OG. You know what I'm saying? See, that nigga ain't done nothing. That ain't my OG. You know what I'm saying? I'll see it. Not necessarily in my set, because in my city, we still have structure. But the difference is the lack of guidance. The people that's gonna be there to try to snatch you up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Most of the homies that I know that's rock solid like that, that's gonna stand on what it is they believe, them niggas still doing time or just now coming home. And a lot of young niggas don't be wanting to sell. They got it. You OG over your city, you OG in your city or whatever, but it's gonna be hard for you to tap in with these little niggas that's already out here and been doing their own thing for so many years on their own. They've been doing this here without your guidance, so they feel like they don't need your guidance. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you for whatever you done did, but I don't need your guidance to do what it is I'm doing now. I'm doing better than you. You see what I'm saying? And that's the game today. The game today is more social media than physical action. You see what I'm saying? These niggas is internet beefing and shooting up clubs and shit for no reason because the nigga made a rap song. That's the difference. It ain't about no territorial, we sell dope up over here and you niggas ain't finna come mess with our money or nothing like that. No, it's on some straight. I made a rap today. Said fuck them niggas and they just shot my mama and daddy club up, my mama house up, 3 innocent people that I don't even know. All because I just made a flow. A rap talking about some PBG shit and fuck this, and there you go. We got them. I got little niggas making these songs, right?
Yeah.
They make raps, but we stay on from the city. We got our own studio. We let the niggas do their thing. They go up in there, they can make some live music here in Hollywood. And one thing we don't tolerate is the field trip shit as far as rep the set. But I don't have to say fuck blood just to rep the set. I ain't gotta say fuck folks just to rep my set. I ain't gotta say fuck you just to rep me. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what we push. So we're not gonna let no nigga push nothing out there anti what the fuck we stand on. Crip ain't about just niggas in blue. It's about our people. So if it's against the people, shit, we can't stand on this shit. If you bring the dry ass beef up over here, we can't stand on that shit. If it ain't promoting something or upgrading, we can't stand on that shit. So we don't let them go up in there and just dry ass rap no any motherfucking thing. Or put out no anything.
So your personal opinion, right? Because you got a lot of people will put those initials in front of their name, OG.
Right.
Give us your definition of the OG.
My definition of an OG is an organized general, a person that knows how a person that knows how to put things in order, put things in place. Again, stand on what it is that you believe in, be able to guide and direct it, be able to propagate it. If I tell you, if you see me out here repping something, then you come and ask me a question about it and I can't give you an answer, what I'm doing? You see what I'm saying? If I can't give you a history, or if I can't give you some information about what it is I'm doing, then shit, nigga, I'm doing it for nothing. That nigga a stewhead, he's out there for nothing. You got Crips just like that. You got brothers like that. They can't tell you what it is they stand for or what it is they believe. They just got a bunch of blue, red bandanas flying and can't tell you what it's for. They really thinking that they repping the corner store that's sitting right there. They really believe that they repping the corner store Chinese room. That's not what the fuck you repping. And if a person can't come to you ask that nigga, he can't tell you that. He can't give you a definition of a reasoning behind what it is that he believes. Shit, he a stewhead, you out there for nothing. You see what I'm saying? You prostituting, you got things that they using and putting out there for anything and everything. You a stewhead. So yeah.
So let me ask this, man, cause and
right.
Do you feel like that in some instances that violence is the answer?
In some situations, yeah. Yes. Now, reason being, these grown ass men, from the time you make TC, man, you done already put yourself in a situation you ain't need to be in. You should have been knowing what your consequences of your action were before you got here. Like these niggas that can't fight today. Y'all think you want to do is shoot. Bitch, you going to jail or hell one way or the other, you better get ready for it. If you can do what the white boy says, you can do the crime, you can do the time. Man, you better have it on your motherfucking mind and do just that. I don't care what you're doing, whether you're selling dope, you're robbing, whatever the fuck it is you may be doing, you're scamming, or whatever. Be ready for it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what comes with your action, so don't be fucked up when it happens to you, and be prepared when you get there. If you ain't, shit, see that girl, nigga. I'm gonna show you something. I'm the nigga that they telling you about. Shit, I'm gonna show you, nigga. I'm gonna run through you. I'm gonna take your shit. And violence is an action, because sometimes people don't. I feel like violence is a second-hand method to reasoning. Because sometimes you can try to reason with a person and not get through. You can try to do all the reasoning you want and not get no results. But as soon as you implement a little violence to it, now we got some action. Then we got a whole lot of understanding. We got so much understanding, we ain't even got to revisit this shit no more. Real talk. And that's why I feel like, yeah, violence is sometimes needed. Especially in violent and hostile situations like where we come from. Not everyday situations, you know. Violence don't need to be brought up in every situation, but for the most part, yeah. Yeah. It works. Trust me, Hollywood, that shit works.
So let me ask you this, man. And I know you qualified to answer, right?
Yeah.
What was your day like in that Ferguson day room?
In that Ferguson day room, you know, a lot of people gonna tell you some stories like, man, it was horrific. It was going down every day. We was rocking and rolling on that Ferguson, man. Damn it, every day room we go to. I remember when Papa was trying to outdo me in custody just because on C&D block, just because we down here rocking and rolling. They want to go out there and open up the doors too. You know, it's like, but I had fun in the day room. It wasn't a terrifying experience. This mama always come. I'm gonna have fun in the day room. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna sip my drink. We might smoke. Hit a little worm there, play some knock. open the flow up, do some boxing, but for the most part, we just kick the shit and go to the world. That's what I be want to be in the world. I'm gonna come sit up over there with you niggas. I want to hear about all the things from the world. I don't want to hear about no penitentiary shit. If somebody come and interrupt it, then yeah, we just open up the flow. But now you just done brought us back into penitentiary shit. If we talk, if you think about it, that's how it usually go. We'll be up over there doing our thing, playing some knots, mind our own damn business, turned up or whatever. As soon as somebody interfere with us being in the world and bring us back to this penitentiary shit, that's exactly what they end up getting.
So, Lex, let me ask this.
Don't bring me back here.
Because I know you've been watching this internet shit, right?
Yeah, and you know I ain't really doing that shit.
I understand that, but I need to ask this though. Do you think it's a lot of blow up on the Ferguson unit? Do you think it's a lot added to it?
No. I say it has been, but even the individuals that blow up the stores and tell, you got to keep in mind, that was the image from them niggas' point of view. A lot of them motherfuckers was terrified of the shit that they was looking at, of the shit that they were seeing. You see what I'm saying? Who was this nigga? I remember it was this big old ass nigga came in off the train one day. When he got there, fool was saying he was nothing though. He still hadn't even got no steal or something like that. The nigga just started saying he was 5'2", so he didn't want to fuck with nobody or something like that. So being that he was a big nigga, shit, I had little homies up over there. Who was up over on we was on C Block. It was a little bit of niggas up over there. So you know, I'm seeing the situation as it goes. You know, we used to try to separate shit from who the 6-0 or whoever you want to handle your own people when they come in. But this big old 5'2" nigga, he came in talking shit. Long story short, I ended up going through that motherfucker and running through his ass up over there, put them all in the pistol. By the time the nigga came up, I'm talking about the fool eyeball was like Spider had done jumped up off the fool and had ran. The nigga eyeball was out the socket, but that was the grossest shit I had ever seen in my life. A nigga in the day room seeing this here, I stopped fighting the nigga and was like, well, hold up. I'm trying to hold your eyeball on. Come on to the gate, nigga, just stop. Don't move or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But to an average nigga, that fucked a bunch of people up inside the day room. I had people that were telling me about this shit weeks and months later. How they were fucked up about this nigga eye. So you got to keep in mind, it's them niggas' points of view of what it is they were seeing at that point in time. They seen Savage shit on Savage Drive. The nigga, remember the essay that got, I think y'all were gone when they cut the essay, that tongue blast up out the back of the essay head on the rec yard down there.
No, I was still there. They cut that star.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm standing right here. I'm going to stand right here and watch because it ain't got shit to do with me, but I really want to see y'all cut this shit out this nigga head like y'all some damn Indians. I've never seen it before. It didn't really fuck me up. I done seen a bunch of shit before, but no, I wasn't as fucked up. I'm watching it for the amusement. Like, nigga, I'm gonna stand here and watch you do it, and you better not try to jump up and swing at me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It's just a miss. But yeah, I got blood all on my legs, everything. Watching the motherfuckers cut that shit out the back of that nigga head. The average nigga, the average person that's sitting up in there, like you do an interview with somebody else and they give you their point of view watching that same shit. Man, it's gonna be some horrific shit going on. My mentality was fucked up at that time. Like I said, like it took me a long point of time to get to this point to where I'm starting to look at things different, or have a different point of view on things, something like that. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot for me to get to that point. But the average motherfucker, they don't go from there. Yes, I ain't gonna say that it's hyped up. I'm not gonna say the Ferguson was overrated or nothing like that. People putting too much on it because it's their point of view. At that point in time, yeah, it's a lot of shit that was going on. There was a lot of things that I did that fucked people heads up, and you know, I ain't gonna say I apologize for it. That shit was probably needed at the time, so you don't come back to some shit like this. I don't know.
So we gonna step away from that, right?
Yeah.
2023, CLAC is free now. What is it? What is CLAC like now in society? And what are some of the things that you've accomplished since you've been here?
Man, CLAC in society today, I smile every day, same way I did in prison. I try to, I'm self-motivated, man. You know, I try to stay positive about everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have a positive outlook on everything, man. I'm a family man. Lack that had no kids, got grandkids. I just started the clothing line, the certified clothing line. The logo is a historical logo. In Dallas, Texas, we got 7 cents or 7 all over the city in different areas. Not all of us done been getting along or whatever throughout history or whatever, but then in 2023 we done found a way to bring that together. We got I created a logo, and inside this logo it has all 7 cents inside this one logo. All the families done embraced it in the city. You know, we rocking with it. And at the time, it was a way to bring all the communities together, all 7 communities together. And it did that, man. I'm talking about we had a nice little, we had a nice 7 units go around. People embracing the logo, they embracing the clothing line. I've been doing that. Right now, I'm trying to do some things with this building, get some events going at the event center. So, there's more things in the making, trying to get some more things going. More businesses going wild. You know, I got a nice line of people helping with it. Got a nice team out here, so you know, I still been doing my thing. My feet still planting in the streets, so you know, I gotta stay connected to the people. My whole thing is just directing them, giving them the right direction. I can't give you no direction if I ain't headed that way myself. So that's, you know what I'm saying, that's my main goal, trying to stay focused and not just tell somebody something, be able to show you too.
So let me ask this, like, man. Like I say, I've been knowing you for a long time, and you've been stand up ever since I've met you. And shit, whatever you say is law, especially in your set, and you got major respect inside and out, and that's facts. But let me ask you this, man. Anybody that was going down that path that CLAC went down from Guinness State School to the Brandon Hill, all the way to Ferguson, right?
Right.
If you had anything to say to that person to try to deter them from going to prison, what would your advice be?
First, I'm gonna ask them. Do they see their purpose in life? And if you can see your purpose in life, then I'm gonna ask them to stay focused on it. Like, going through what I went through, keep your mind free. Stay free, nigga. Mentally. Keep your nose aside, keep eyes on the books, man. You know what I'm saying? Read, educate yourself, upgrade yourself at all costs. Use that time purposely. I got my GED and my college degree. I got a associate degree that I earned in TDC. They sent me the roads, like I earned that at Clarendon College. Everything I got, I earned that in TDC. I didn't do it. While I was in TDC, I never stayed in that bitch mentally. I was always free. Like, I don't never think about no TDC shit. I just think about free world shit as much as possible. I want to go to the free world. I want to talk to free world people. Shit, nigga, you see, when I won my first bitch, them niggas was mad at me. I wasn't trying to get no packs. I was getting free world food every day. That's what I want. You know, I want to be free world. I want some free world stuff. My advice to a person gonna be, nigga, stay free. Educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Elevate yourself every chance you get. Don't worry about what everybody else, what's going on around you. What's going on around you gonna happen. It's gonna be shit you ain't got no control over. You can't change it. focus on you, build you, make you who you want to be. So by the time them motherfuckers say you free, you can be that person that you always want to be. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I did. That's what I did the whole time. I worked on the person that I said that I wanted to be.
Let me ask this, Lack. And first of all, I appreciate you coming to the show, getting your spiel, man. And I know it's a lot of people gonna watch this because a lot of people know you, right? And I know they must prefer the new C-Lack versus the old C-Lack because you're gonna take some shit.
Hey, that's the thing. Look, you know what? I came home on this shit. Man. I learned real fast, man. I don't know if y'all remember little blood partner, man. The nigga came home, tried to go up over there and hit a lick. We had been hitting licks together when I first came home. That nigga went up over there and hit a motherfucking lick. And nigga blew his motherfucking head out right there at the goddamn door. I was telling myself, hey, it's this time, hey man, that ain't the route we trying to go right now. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. I said, nigga, you can't just run up in these niggas shit. Oh, no, you know, saying that shit up real fast.
So, man, let me ask this, man. Before we get out of here, right? Is there anybody you want to shout out to, man?
That nigga Wacky J, Sideways Beezy. I just talked to Wacky J yesterday, man. Supreme OG Cash, man. That boy Charleston Houston, man. I got to send a shout out to man, OG, man. Pray that they release the gates on that boy. C-Trey Slate. And Sergeant Godfrey. Oh, man, I checked you out, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah, man. So, anyway, man, real life people, real life story. You can't get that nowhere else but here at the Ferguson Chronicle, man. We had that old C-Lack stop by, man, on that Ferguson unit, man. C-Lack was a well-known figure, man. And matter of fact, real well-known figure and stand-up, man. So, keep your head up, C-Lack, man. Most of all, stay free, man. Because like you said, guess what? We can't stand no more of that expensive pain, man. It's too much.
No.
So, keep your head up, man. Like I said, and I appreciate you for stopping by the Ferguson Chronicle, giving your spiel, let people know, man, that back to that question I asked you, was the Ferguson unit overrated? And your answer was no. People just seeing stuff that they can't get past. So once again, man, salute to you. Stay free, stay up, and stay out, man.
All right. Salute to you too, Hollywood.
Salute,
appreciate you.
It's all good. Once again, real life people, real life story. You can't get that nowhere else but here at the Ferguson Chronicle, where we keep it 110 all the way across, man. Until next time, guess what? Salute.